On the 12th of April 1999, a charismatic leader was born. With purpose he grows, and with humility he walks softly before God. My name is Perry Alfonso Cummings Jr., and I am vying for the presidency of the National Secondary Students' Council. In the year 2011, I started my academic expedition at the Jonathan Grant High School. At the time, negativity was all around, and even I, a gifted leader, was tempted to give in, but purpose and positivity said otherwise. I have the privilege of serving as a youth connecting officer, a street minister, a secretary in the Brotherhood Department at the First Vision Apostolic Ministries, which involves impacting and transforming the lives of the young, the old, and the young at heart. With Perry being the prezi, everybody of a merry. Being the president of the Students' Council at the Jonathan Grant High School and being seen as the main attraction at every school event, I've had my fair share of advocacy and influencing the lives and the minds of the young people in a positive light. When I'm president of the NSSC, the project LFT, Leaders for Today, will be implemented to improve the awareness of the NSSC in secondary institutions. This one-hour venture will also educate students and teachers about the roles and responsibilities of the National Secondary Students' Council. During this event, training sessions for counselors will be held on the grounds of the institutions to educate about advocacy and to mold future leaders. The LFT project will be carried out during the last week of each school term on the days that are available according to the scheduling of each institution. The education system is critical for students right across the length and breadth of Jamaica. There is always room for improvement, and what the education system lacks is creativity involved in the teaching and learning process. In order to increase the popularity of academic pursuits within the Jamaican society, the content of education and the school system must be reformed to spark and maintain a genuine interest in school. Now, when I'm the president of the NSSC, a society called Remix It will be created under the guidance of the NSSC and the local councils, which will provide a forum for students to share content with classmates in a creative, original, and in a unique way. Art forms such as drama, speech, song, and dub will be utilized in this vibrant initiative to enhance the learning environment. The Remix It Club will be held on the last Fridays in each schooling month, except for those that facilitate holidays. This unique society will allow students to appreciate the Jamaican culture while finding fun in learning. A change shall come. A change will come, says the man in blue. A virus of male underachievement has swept our nation in recent years, especially male students from the inner city communities. What can be done to eradicate this dilemma? A session favorably called Power 60 will be implemented in the secondary institutions right across Jamaica to tackle this issue of the seemingly laid-back approach of males to lead and to do well academically. The issue of school violence will also be tackled, as 70% of the school fights in Jamaica are either instigated by males or have some male involvement. There has been a gap between the urban and the rural secondary institutions, and it's never for the plan for this indictment to continue. So with that in mind, the UARCP, the Urban and Rural Connections Plan, will be applied to the NSSC to ensure that schools across Jamaica are united. This blueprint will facilitate various forums and social events that will seek to bridge the gap between our schools. With our institutions united, we will have a united society. My plans have been shared. My thoughts have been expressed. And now I only have this to say. Vote for Agent P for president, cause you know he's very competent. Whole heap of things in the schools we implement, better in the welfare of the students. I thank you. For a safer school environment, it's always good to have more security personnel on the grounds of institutions without allowing students to feel threatened, just to let students feel as if that their institution is a haven for them. So with that said, that plan could be implemented. Also, we can communicate safety measures with students through posts and just by advertising different ways how they can make their own institution a safe environment. Students should be involved in the decision making in their institutions. One, students have a voice and students have a right to share their opinions. And we know that the young people have bright minds, and with bright ideas, we'll have a bright future. One of the procedures that needs to be addressed is suspension. Why? Suspension doesn't always correct students' matters or their willingness to do wrong. How can this be fixed? We can have disciplinary sessions put in place to educate students about the rules of an institution and why they should follow them.